Today's SBAR activity number 7 is titled Excel for Agribusiness, Depreciation in Farming. First, we need to understand and the importance of this concept. So, depreciation is an important accounting method that allows businesses to deduct the total cost of an asset. Also, this term is used to assign a cost of an asset over the useful life expectancy. There exist several depreciation methods that can be used for calculating annual depreciation, and you can see them here above the slide. First, starting with straight line method, the method that we're going to use for this lesson, followed by sum of the years digits method, unit of production method, declining balance, double declining balance method, and modified accelerated cost recovery system. Primero hay que empezar con la importancia de depreciación. Este es un término o un método de contabilidad que es importante porque nos permite a las empresas deducir el costo total de un activo. Aparte, es un método de contabilidad utilizado para asignar el costo de un activo a lo largo de la vida útil esperada. Existen varios métodos de depreciación que se pueden utilizar para calcular la depreciación anual. Por ejemplo, empezando con depreciación en línea recta, que va a ser el método que vamos a usar para este caso. Siguiente, tenemos suma de los dígitos del año, depreciación por unidades de producción, saldo decreciente, depreciación de doble saldo decreciente y por último, modificación del sistema de costo de recuperación acelerada. Estos son términos que tú puedes verlos en otras fuentes digitales, pero en este caso vamos a enfocarnos nada más en depreciación de línea recta. Now let's move to depreciation in agriculture. So depreciation is a cost of gear, obsolescence, and age of a machine. In the world of agriculture, depreciation is fundamental for farmers. These methods helps them to record the reduction in the value of a farmer's assets over time. Also, in the case of agriculture, machinery and equipment are the major costs in production. Depreciation allows farmers to make an income tax deduction from the own assets. Ahora, moviéndonos a la depreciación en la agricultura, este término que es la depreciación puede ser un costo por desgaste, obsolencia y antigüedad de una máquina. En el mundo de la agricultura, la depreciación es fundamental para los agricultores. Este método les ayuda a registrar la reducción del valor del activo a lo largo del tiempo. También en el caso de la agricultura, la maquinaria y el equipo son los principales costos en la producción de los cultivos, son los costos más altos. Por esto, la depreciación permite a los agricultores hacer una deducción del impuesto sobre la renta de los activos de la propiedad. So now, like I said at the beginning, we're going to be focusing on straight line method. In this case study, we will focus on the most popular and simplest method. And the formula is starting with annual depreciation expense equals the purchase price minus salvage value divided by useful life. So the purchase price means the price of a purchased asset. In the case of, for instance, a tractor, the purchase price was going to be the payment you gave in order to get that tractor. On the other hand, we have salvage value, which is the asset's value after being retired from production. And for last, we have useful life, which is the number of years the asset has before removing it from production. Bueno, empezamos primero con la línea recta, que va a ser el método en el que nos vamos a concentrar, porque es el más popular y el más sencillo. La fórmula es gasto anual de depreciación, que va a ser igual a precio de compra menos valor del desecho. Todo esto va a ser dividido entre la vida útil. Ya empezando con el precio de compra. El precio de compra literal es el activo comprado. Siguiendo con valor de desecho, que es el valor del activo después de ser retirado de la producción. Y por último, tenemos la vida útil, que son los números de años que tiene el activo antes de retirarlo de producción. So now let's stop. These are the instructions for the quiz. First, we need to open the handout lesson titled Depreciation in Farming and then complete the quiz. Once you're done with the answering and reviewing the quiz, please download the Excel for Agribusiness case studies, or if you have it already downloaded, please open the case 8 worksheet, which is gonna be on the bottom section. Now let's start filling in the gray spaces in the table with the right formula based on the given purchase price, salvage value, and useful life data. So the table is going to look like this. So please start filling in the blank spaces and also insert the given values for purchase price, salvage, and useful life. Por el momento vamos a detenernos. Estas son las instrucciones para el cuestionario. Primero vamos a abrir el documento de la lección titulado Depreciation in Farming y luego completaremos el cuestionario. Una vez que termines de responder y revisar las preguntas, vamos a descargar Excel para casos de agronegocios y abriremos la hoja de trabajo caso número 8. Después vamos a completar los espacios grises, como en esta tabla de aquí, y con la fórmula correcta, según el precio de compra, el valor de recuperación y por último los datos de vida útil proporcionados. Okay, now let's move on to the Excel workbook. So let's open the workbook and it's gonna look like this. So for the purchase price, it was told to be 60,000 with a salvage value of 7,000 and a useful life of 5. So we have here the annual depreciation expense formula, which is going to be equal to purchase price minus salvage value over the useful life. So it's asking us to start with the beginning value of that tractor depreciation over those 5 years. So what we're going to do here is just select the beginning value, which is going to be the purchase price on year 0. Basically, the year that the farmer purchased the asset. Now we have a depreciation value of let's see, purchase price. Now we're going to use the formula. So it's going to be purchase price minus our salvage value, which is 7,000. I'm going to close parenthesis so I can divide all of it, divided by useful life, which is going to be the 5 years. So it gives me a depreciation of $10,600. So now here's a subtraction, right? Which is the value at the end of the year. So we select our value minus the depreciation. Okay, now let's move on to the first year, which is going to be a bit different. Instead of beginning with the $60,000 value, now it's going to change to $49,400. So basically you select your cell reference and hit equals. Now let's make the same calculations based on this new value after 1 year. Depreciation is going to be the same. Remember, it's going to be the same depreciation value over those years. So what we can do is just double click on the cell and you can hit F4 like that. So we can log those values. So that we can just, you will see, log both of them on this side and then log the useful life value. Hit enter. So what we can do is just scroll down all the way to the year 4. That way, when you log them, you're basically logging this cell values and it's not going down. So yeah, that's that one step we can do it and make it like more easier. In this case, our value is going to be different. So now it's going to be this value minus the send depreciation value. So what we can do here is same thing, select your value, and what I can do to make it easier and faster is, as you can see, this is basically the same formatting of subtracting beginning value minus depreciation. I'm just gonna drag it and drop it all the way down like that, and this is going to be the same. I can just grab this from the corner and go all the way down like that. As you can see, it's just basically doing the same steps cell by cell. So now that we have the last value, this is we're not considering depreciation on the 5th year, because remember, it already used all the useful life years by this time. So this is going to be same. You can drag this and go down, and well, that's going to be our results. So we're going to be focusing on in our answers on this row from here, which is going to end up with 7,000 value at the end of those useful life expectancy. Okay, so this is going to be the conclusion. After performing the straight line method in this problem, we can observe the tractor annual appreciation was the following. First, we started with an initial cost of $60,000, and by the year 5, it dropped all the way down to 7,000, with a depreciation of with an annual depreciation of $10,600. Also, for last, we have the column titled value at the end of the year, which is providing the declining tractor annual value over those years. Ahora vamos a movernos a la conclusión, que obviamente después de realizar el método de línea recta en este problema, podemos observar la depreciación anual del tractor, que va a ser la siguiente. Primero empezamos con un costo inicial de $60,000 y al año 5 bajó a $7,000. Después la depreciación anual fue de $10,000 con 600. Y por último podemos ver en esta columna que está titulada Value at the End of the Year, que son los valores dados al final del año durante esos 5 años. Entonces podemos concluir con esto, que al final este tractor costó o tiene un valor de $7,000 durante esos 5 años que observamos.